Ooh, good afternoon, good morning, or good evening. Welcome to Pseudoregalia. Pseudoregalia is, in fact, my favorite game from 2023, and it recently got a big, interesting update, which I wanted to revisit. I haven't played Pseudoregalia in about 6 to 8 months. It's been quite a while, and I just loved it so much that I told myself I'd come back for a recording one day. And now that I have a slightly different setup than before, I'm using Streamlabs to record rather than desktop recording, and I have my mic set up in a certain different way than usual. Uh, let's just check the options real quick. Accessibility is important. That's my number one, honestly, about this game. That's great. Video, have it set to window when it should be borderless window. See, good, wonderful. And yeah. Usually I have a bit of preamble, but honestly it took me a bit to set up, get comfy, which I'm still gonna get a little bit more comfy as I go along, like right now. Moving back and forth between the mic, what have you. Uh Hopefully everything records properly and doesn't explode. It's been a while since I've recorded and or streamed, so wanted to get back into it, see what's going on. I tried using OBS, and OBS is beyond annoying to use, so I just gave up on it, went straight to Streamlabs. But with that out of the way, let's head right to it. Dilapidated dungeon. So, this is our main character. She seems to have big floppy ears like a bunny and a long crooked tail, kind of like a cat, and antlers like a goat or a deer. Um, we have our menu. Let's get this guy out the way. No items. Memory hazy. No map yet. This is the big important update for the most part. Attire. Since we enabled it in accessibility, we can now put on the big pant, which is personally my favorite costume for Sybil in the game. Yeah. Check this mirror out. That barely worked. I hope I'm not too late. And I think a lot of people have already noted, but it has an N64 aesthetic, kind of like Mario 64 or Castlevania 64. Like, you can see it very well, and the developer, they had a vision, and it worked out great. At least as far as this game goes. Yeah. Look at her cool pants. Love those pants. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to fall out of my cage. I hope the princess won't be upset with me. Poor little guy. So, yeah, and it has that little fog door, kind of like Ocarina of Time in the Lost Woods from Legend of Zelda on the N64 as well. Like, perfect. All these scattered little particles. Beautiful, nice textures. And it kind of, the frame rate currently is like running a bit like at 20 frames per second, but you can adjust that. Like, I can go to the settings, go to game, go to options, and have it set to like retro animation frame rate turned off. So now Sybil's moving very cleanly. And as for the aesthetic itself, if I go back to options, let's see, and I hit resolution scale, now everything's really pretty and clean looking. I don't know how I feel about either or. Like, I love the N64 aesthetic, but also we live in 2024. I kind of want to see how pretty this game is. You know, style over substance is, you know, a big cool thing for a lot of people, but look how crisp and clean she looks. And then we turn on the graphics. We turn on the retro graphics once more. Sorry for going back and forth with this. And it's nice, you know. It has a big charm to it, and I love to stick with developer intent, but also the developer allowed us to turn this on and off because they knew some people would prefer other, you know, modern, more looking graphics. But I'll, you know, hang out with the normal graphics for now, and, well, with the developer intended graphics for now. And if I feel like it, I'll switch back and forth. Hopefully it's not too jarring. People won't think that the game suddenly gets better or worse, despite me explaining it already. So we have our glowing thing right here in the middle. The Dream Breaker. Press X button / left click. Attack freely while moving to vanquish foes. Hitting enemies will build up magical power. To use it, hold B / F key to heal. And we're equipping a cross of some kind. I don't know what weapon it reminds me of, but I believe it's like the way she holds it is kind of like a bobby stick or a police baton, where you can swing it with using the force of your elbows, kind of. And the way she swings is kind of sword-like, where she extends her whole arm, because it's a sword shape, even though she's holding it like a police baton. Yeah. And let me just say, her attack animations are wonderful. They have the really sleek after image, like just a half of a second of her first initial frame. It's wonderful. I don't want to call it inspired, but it's very stylish, and it's one of the very great things about this game. Like, it's all just so pretty and fun. And another thing I want to gush about is just the music. The music is wonderful. They put the soundtrack out for sale, and I believe it's like $5-10 on Steam, and it's absolutely worth the buy. Although in the original release, I think you could just find the sound files in the game and just play them. But give them more money. This game costs $6. I've already bought it for myself and a few other friends. Like, why wouldn't you? The game is $6, and it's my favorite game of 2023. Like, that just can't be beat. Like, I complain about game prices a lot to my friends and on Discord, you know, in my own servers and whatnot. But games costing as much as they do nowadays, it's kind of a crime, at least in my opinion. I don't think game prices should be what they are. $70 is too much. I'm gonna hit this chain, because you can do that, and you just created a shortcut. Too bad you can't talk to these guys. It'd be a fun little secret. Oh, well, I need to get over here and then do that. Do I have a side jump? I didn't even notice. I don't know if I've actually used that in the main game. The Mario 64 side hop. Interesting. It doesn't seem to go much higher than my default jump, because holding the jump, I'd say I get to the second rung of this cage. Side jump, maybe a bit higher. So it's useful for vertical such. This wall is incredibly suspicious. Yep. I was gonna say, I don't remember if this wall breaks, but I guess it does. Yeah. A bit dark. Yeah, I haven't played the game in a while, so my memory of it is a bit hazy. I know you can... Well, let me actually start pressing buttons. Oh, okay. I clicked in right stick. I have first person view. What if you could play the whole game like this, actually? You can see her hands just kind of like back and forth. That's really interesting. If you look down, you can see her hands. I wonder how this plays in VR, if we can actually do that. That'd be absolutely crazy. Like, I don't know how you'd get that done. Oop, my phone made a noise. But yes, this in VR would be pretty crazy. Like, at least I think so. I think a lot of people would get motion sick by this kind of thing for all the movement that Civil does, you know? Unless you have your VR legs, then, you know, you're all good. But back to pressing buttons. Let's see. L2 doesn't do anything. D-pad doesn't do anything. I have a crouch. I can't currently do anything. Just look pensive like I'm in a briefing. Oh, I have a tiny little backflip. Cute. Oh, I can Mario 64 backflip. Wait, how high does that go actually? Just sorry for it. Just need to test this real quick. If it is comparable to the side hop at all. Yep. One more. Okay, it hits about 2.7 on the scale. Let's see, okay. We have that. Oh, I can toss my sword. I recall there being lots of cool tech with this. And it looks like when I threw it, it lit up this area a little bit. So maybe I can use this as a makeshift light. I have my... believe that's enemy lock on. It doesn't seem to reset anything. I think that was an option. I can have it reset where I'm standing if I have it enabled. Yeah, no, otherwise it seems to be all the buttons. Let's try that. This then. Yep. Okay. Whoo! Okay, but how do I get my sword now? I think I heard you can get your sword somehow. I don't know how to do it, though. There's a combination? I truly don't know. How do you... The knowledge isn't coming to me. Well. Anyway, let's see if I can... Oh, wait. Well. I'm emitting a bit of a glow, which is interesting. What was that? Water? An ice cube. I am going way off the main path, actually. I don't know where I'm going. Well, let's see what happens. I am in a late stage area. This is a box I presume I can hit. Well, you know what? I can take my sword with me with some skillful moving around. So let's get that. Oh man, I have no idea where I am, but that's the fun part about Pseudoregalia. It's very Metroidvania-like, so you can do whatever you want, basically, as long as you have the know-how and skills. Like, that's one of the greatest things about this game. Like, it doesn't matter how lost you are, as long as you use skills that you've honed over 3D platformers, just in general, you can get through this game with very little moves. Like, I know there's like a double jump of sorts and all kinds of other great moves like wall slide and what have you, but as long as you have the skills, you can get through this game fairly quickly. Me, I don't know anything about those kind of skills. Like, I'm very bumpkin-esque. I just have some gamer knowledge from like the 90s and whatever. I'm not even that old, actually. Okay, where is this going? Where am I? The underbelly. I don't remember this at all. What is this? Cool, doing a ninja pose. How do I... There we go. Oh. Oh, I should not be here. I should not be here. I have a very strong feeling if I stay in here, I'm gonna get stuck. I am not cool enough to get out of there. Yeah, I think I saw like once or twice after the game came out, maybe like a month or two, that there were some speedrunners who were doing all kinds of banana tricks. Like, I haven't the slightest clue. Oh, I lost my glow. Maybe the glow is only enabled when you... Whoop! Ow! When you toss your... Okay, and now I have my soft glow. Okay, that's an interesting trick. Uh-oh. Ha ha ha. Is there anything over here? Nope, just the wall. Yeah, I love the way this game feels. It's so responsive and nice feeling. Whoop, where am I going? I believe you can catch this in midair. Hiya! One more time. Cool pose. Yeah. There's that thingy, so I believe the entrance is over there. And I believe there's a cool thing up there. Maybe with enough skill I can actually get up there. No, I'm not that cool. Okay, we got a little bit sidetracked, but let's get back to the main path. Yes, I lost my train of thought before because I was going gamer brain, but basically what I was getting at before, I believe I was talking about game prices. Yeah, this game is $6, and I think at a price of $6, if you love this game from the bottom of your heart, you would recommend it to you. I mean, you would recommend it to all your friends, your family. You'd say wonderful things about it online. You would do your best to make sure everyone plays it. And I believe this game isn't that long, like depending on your skill, obviously. I think it took me like 12 hours my first time through. Can I let Zelda this? Link this? No, I can't. Yeah, maybe like 12, 13 hours, I don't know. Ooh, another power up. We gotta slide. Press left trigger / Q key on the ground to slide. Gain a boost of speed and slide under tight gaps and some attacks, but by itself, an incomplete technique. Oh yeah. Anything interesting here? Nope. That's my sword toss. This is my slide. Yeah. Oh man. Those after images are great. Yeah. And what I see with modern AAA games, like even if they're amazing, so say for instance like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which released this year, I believe in February. Come on, get up there. This year in February, it's $70, and sure, it's a great game. My sword. Okay, I need to play attention. Yes, it's a great game. I believe it is definitely worth the $70 asking price, but people don't have $70 just lying around. Oh, okay, that's where that leads. And $70 for at least someone in a, let's say, low-income household, you know, games are unquestionably a luxury. You know, we love to talk about them, and, you know, everyone, I believe most people play games, even if you are low income. They are indeed a luxury. But $70 is the price of like a whole trip to the grocery store. Hello? I believe you can talk to some of these guys. Come here. Let me talk to you. Okay, whatever. I don't got time for you. Anybody else want to talk? You? I will never do it again. I just want to get out of here. Is that guy on a... Oh yeah, he's angry and he's on a ledge. He's the cool guy. Yeah, that's the price of one trip to the grocery store. Like, do I want to feed myself for 3 weeks, or do I want a single game? And those are the type of questions I don't want to have to think about when it comes to buying entertainment. So a wonderful, well-made, lovingly crafted game like this for $6, and it lasts you 12 hours, and I'm not going to say it's infinitely replayable, but you can replay it to your heart's content. and find all kinds of new things. Like, you don't have to 100% this game in one go. Like, that's not what the game asks of you. It's not what it demands. I don't believe you get anything extra or special from doing that. Like, besides a sense of accomplishment. What is your deal? Your disguise is paper thin, but it will fool most of them. Not like it matters. You're stuck here, like the rest of us. No getting past strong eyes. Whatever. I'm cooler than him. Punk. Yeah. You know, some people can make that. You know, we have enough disposable income, generally, to say, buy one game a month, what have you, or if you buy $70 games, you know, one game a month, and there's all kinds of deals and sales, and, you know, if you buy physical games, you can always, you know, trade those in, sell them, which is what I do. I have a whole shelf of games that I love, and the ones I will sell one day, you know, they're off to the side, and the ones I keep, you know, they're off to over here. Who's that? I think that's a girl with a long hair and an axe attached to her hair, kind of fighting game style, like Amelia Rage or such. Yeah, interesting. I don't think I noticed that my first time playing. And I'm pretty sure if I walk in, a boss is going to drop down from there. Okay. Time to get started. And... Yep. Whoa! He didn't hit me. I hit slide and dodge at the same time. Alright, cool. And I have to hold lock on. I want to change that at some point. Ah! How'd you hit me? You're gonna get it now. Yeah. And he has one arm, kind of like, what's that boss from Dark Souls? Artorias of the Abyss, or such? Oh, and this music is banging. Oh, give me a side swipe. I need to heal, or I'm gonna die very sadly. B. Whoa. Yeah, his attack tracks hard. I'm not gonna get hit by that. Whoa. Okay, I see you. I see you. You got it figured out. Yeah. Well. Whoa. See, he jumped forward and he tracked right behind him. Crazy. He's gonna swing. I was slamming on slide. Did not work. There, that time it worked. I just need to not mash the attack button, and then I can get a successful slide off. Got it. Ha ha ha. But yeah, that's just my little get back what I was saying before. Gain a small key. Disappears after use on a locked door. That's just my slight tangent on, you know, game prices. More people smarter than I and people who are real big into economics and, you know, how industry truly works. You know, I'm just a general consumer. I have my own thoughts and feelings I won't get into because this is just a kind of sweet, casual playthrough. Like, I love Pseudoregalia, but I also want to talk about interesting things that pop up in my mind. And yeah, a thing I really care about when talking about this game is the price. Let's see. A tower holding the essence of the princess, never to be seen again. But with 3 powers of the sun, one can find their own path. Cool. There is one thing I remember, one secret that I flawlessly remember. There's a little gap right here, and if you fall just right, you can get it. I believe you can get it later on with some abilities, but if you fall just right here, you can grab it. Yeah. Got it. I believe that's a health power-up, so now I gotta scale my way all the way back to the top, but, you know, that's no problem. Gives me extra time to talk anyway. But, yeah. Big thing to mention about this game is the price. Wonderful soundtrack, and I've bought it, like, I don't know, 6-7 times for friends across the world. Like, hey, play this game. I'll buy it for you. No problem. I know you don't have any money right now to spend on video games, but this game's great. You have to play it. And Everyone I sent it to has loved it. As with $70 games, I can't just say, hey, buddy, here's a game for $70 because I have a lot of nice friends, and I do that every once in a while. Like, I'll gift them an expensive game, or not even expensive, like launch price, and they'll look at me and they'll feel really bad, like, oh, I don't know how to repay this. And I go, you don't have to repay this. It's just, a nice gesture. But some people are like, this is like my entire entertainment budget for a month. Like, for my friends in Latin America, they're like, I can't pay this. And I'm like, oh, well, it's just a gift. You really don't have to feel any quite, you want to pay it back. It's just a nice gift. Can I get up here? No wall jump. That's not an ability I have yet. But yeah, enough about that. Oh, I forgot to read the name of the area as I walked in. Let me do that properly. Castle Sansa. And you have two cool knights standing guard. Yeah, I saw someone do this trick, and I don't know how to do it. But I'm gonna try again. You can get your sword back if you lose it, but you have to use a certain button combination. I don't know what it is. Oh, I also want to adjust my settings to have do I have lock on? Is lock on a thing? Okay, lock on isn't a thing. That might have been something I imagined that was there. No. Does it say it? More info. Wait. Sybil automatically hits who's ever closest. You can also lock on with RB and right click. Your weapon can be dropped or thrown with LB/tab. If you ever lose it, you can recall it at a save point by holding down the heal button. Okay, so I have to be at a save point to do that, and I heal holding B. So, oh, interesting. Okay, let's make it to a save point. Maybe the person I saw doing it was next to a save point? I don't recall. Oh, I see. Your hand goes when you can do it. Oh, I think I'm talking to the guy. No, I really tracked for that one. Okay. No, I'm trying to heal. Okay, so you can only do that when you're next to a save point. Good to know. Now let's talk to you. You have a polite face, little goat creature. Whoops, saved. Well, love saving.
These crystals are pretty nice, right? They make me feel safe. I think I'm gonna lick it. I bet it's full of minerals. Yum.
Little weirdo. I don't recall this door being here before. Who are you? So many of us have been trapped in the dungeon. And for what? I don't know. What's this? To keep the memories from fading. This is the memento? Press D-pad up/tab to see your mental map. To move the map, press lock on and move camera while active. Rooms will be revealed to you as you enter them, allowing you more easily to chart a course through an area. Yay! So, oh, and she's doing the what's the pose? The Miles Edgeworth like tut pose? Yeah, or the Mind Palace Sherlock Holmes pose. Oh, that's great. Can I move while doing this? Oh, that's great. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't even have to. I was holding the D-pad up and then moving like a moron using two thumbs. No, I can just do this. Oh, that's great. If you notice her character animation too, Sybil has a lot of hip sway. I'm just gonna say it outright. Sybil's a very pretty character, and she's got big appeal. Besides, you know, not wearing pants, just a vest, and being a furry goat lady with an ample bosom, so to speak. But she also has it when you normal walk. It's I wouldn't call it super pronounced, but it's noticeable when you do it. But okay, I think I'm gonna save for here and take a little break and then come back a bit later. So thank you for watching if you are, and have a short break and get some water.